Likely Challenge Couples Edition. Who's most likely to get arrested? Who's the better kisser? Who said I love you first? Who starts the most arguments? Who needs the most attention?
Come on.
Who's the better cook? Who's the most spoiled? Who's the funniest? Who has the better style? Who takes longer to get ready?
I do.
Whose mother-in-law likes them more?
All right, man, let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion went public with Torey Craig. He played for the Bulls. No, he used to play for the Suns, the Nuggets. NBA player, for those who don't know. Check out the Real 101 playlist, Real 101 playlist, music entertainment playlist. Check out the Patreon, won't be disappointed. Free for 7 days. Link is inside the link tree. Hit me up on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, Amazon Music. We be clowning on Facebook though. So, but nonetheless, on a serious note, or to the point, I just want to say this: it don't matter what a woman's done, her past. Somebody is still cuff it. Somebody is still hit it. It's kind of similar to what them guys call simp defenders online. You know, and I talked about that with the whole Cam Newton thing. What'd be so funny is women will do this research and then pull up a dude's past and all this stuff and say this, that, and the third. And a lot of these dudes are just pander and simp for women. Nobody pulled Dr. Bryant's, not too many dudes pulled her past, her credentials up. She got her master's from University of Phoenix online, my boy. And she a single mama. So how can a single baby mama hold a guy like Cam Newton accountable? And really, Cam only got, I think, 4 biological kids. I think the other 4, some of them, is his he's a stepdad. That's why she said you only got 4. I thought you only got 4, have 4. So, how people in my comment section talking about, well, it don't stop the fact that she ate him up. No, she didn't. Y'all watched the clip. She did not eat him up. No, did he? You cannot hold a man accountable when you're a single baby mama struggling down. Not for doing the same thing you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand. Like, no. But most women get put in position to be successful by a man. Most of y'all didn't know who she was. She just reality TV stuff. But until Cam put her on, I tell y'all, dudes, us as men, we create our own problems. We really do. And back to this Megan Thee Stallion, Torey Craig situation. They did the little TikTok challenge you seen, man, and but it don't matter. And you'll be surprised how much it don't matter what a woman past is. Like, dudes be knowing, like, and when you young, you be think it's like, it's a phase or whatever. You think you can change her or whatever. But, you got grown men that heard their woman get cheated on. I remember I told this story, I believe I told it before, I told on the Patreon. I was chilling at work. It's back when I worked at Chrysler. And this chick, she on the phone. She wanted me to hear this though, but that's another story within itself. And she actually bit me on the job. Like, she was way older. I was like 24, 23. She was 38 at the time, right? Her son was like the same age as me. And she like, yeah, he heard me. And this was a real religious woman. This working at this job kind of turned me off to Christianity a lot. And she like, yeah, girl, he heard me make noise that he couldn't make me make. And I know he was salty because that man was making me make noise. So she was bragging about how I guess one of her dudes heard another dude, hitting it. And my thing is this: he still was with her. She playing the field and he still committing to her, which is wild. But you'd be surprised. Dudes run a train on a girl with the homies and he'll cuff her. Grown men. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your wife say, let's do it, your girlfriend, let's say, let's go to an orgy, or I want you to watch another man plow drive me. It's guys out there that's that weak. That's that weak. So it's always gonna be somebody to pick up the pieces, bro. And a lot of dudes out here do the same thing Torey Craig would do if Megan Stallion gave him a chance. And a lot of people believe that she allegedly had a black man in Tory Lanez locked up. You know what I'm saying? It's guys out here. I talked about that story that was right outside of Houston with the cop, his homeboy, and the cop was having an affair with a woman in his neighborhood. I think he had a pool bill. I just did a live on it Wednesday morning. Long story short, she brought some stuff over. She got naked and wanted both the brothers they both 41 and 43. One is a cop in the area, busted down. I guess her husband found out somebody told on her, and she basically said that, they took it. He had the security footage up, proved that she was lying, and stuff of that nature. It still be some brother out there that still want to have relations with her, even though what she did to those two brothers. And somebody still gonna hit it. So it don't matter about the past. For her, she may not be able to get a guy of Tory Lanez stature, no pun intended, by the way. She may not be able to get a high value dude. Like, a lot of these dudes that hit it, whatever, but you gotta remember too, her boyfriend, said he was cheating on, he was cheating on her. What she turn around and do? She came home, he had another girl in the bed with him, and she getting angry and all this stuff. She's admitted to being feisty. She admitted to putting her hands on guys. She's admitted to being a high head, and women will give you this disclaimer. You be like, don't be, you ain't crazy. You can say it in a joking manner. Some girls would be like, oh, don't make me crazy. Oh, I am a little crazy though. Like, y'all be thinking like that's a warning sign. And Megan Thee Stallion done told y'all who she is. She done showed y'all. She done told y'all. She done showed y'all who she is. A lot of women will tell you if you ask the questions. If you ask the questions. You ain't got to ask a bunch of questions. I'm more of a guy that just be like, I just peep how you move. I ask questions as we go here and there, but I'm not a big question guy. Like, we first meet, I ask the essential questions, see how you answer them and all that type of stuff. And no girl talk to. Now, she's like, you don't ask a lot of questions. You just looking about the actions. As we go and we conversate, I learn more about you. But yeah, a lot of dudes, they don't care until it matter. And when it matter, when she tearing up your crib, when she calling the police, when she making your life a living hell, you know what I'm saying? You mean, dog, I didn't know that. And like, that line between love and hate. The thin line between love and hate is certain women that, you hear certain things, you gotta be like, nah, I want to hit it, I want to dominate it, I want to smash it. You gotta be like, nah, I'm good. You got to. So, like I said before, she, no brother should really be talking to Megan Thee Stallion after what she did to Tory Lanez. And we know what she did, because I feel like, in my opinion, allegedly, like, if he did do it, which his character says that he a little hot-headed guy, but if he did do it, why did her friend need immunity? Honestly, why did her friend need immunity if she did do it? If he did it, come on. Flat out. But a lot of us, we ignore the signs. We just got our mind on the box, and that's all we care about. Until it come back to bite you. You think you can change a woman? Nah. You know, you gotta understand, a lot of these women have been trained. Even if you get a 20-year-old, she's been trained for 20 years to be the way she is. You really ain't gonna mold and change nothing. Yeah, if you 10 years, 10, 12, you want to be super duper older, you could show her some things and, I need you to do this, and like, she is who she is at that point. You know, they are who they are. Only thing that really can shape and mold young people like that is, at that point, is life experiences. You can just tell people, hey man, you need to do this, that, and the third. But today's youth, they don't listen to nothing. You can give them the proper advice, it go out one ear, it go in one ear, going out the other. You can't help a generation that don't want to be helped. So when they talk about, date younger people or younger women, I only date, like, you hear that, it's like, you do understand you talking to a wall. You talking to the most disloyal generation you'll find. They don't listen to nothing. You know, you can have the results say, hey, if you invest this, you do this, and probably you have this. They don't listen to it. But like I said before, a lot of times as men, we set ourselves up for failure, bro. And it's cool if you bracing yourself, you like, yeah, I already know this. I already know what I'm getting into. Or, I already know. You might be like, I already know, what she on, or she a firecracker or whatever, or I already know if I dig into this or whatever, I already know what the consequences is. And if you can accept the consequences, if you can accept the consequences, you can accept the consequences. Cool, you can eat them. No diddy. But trust and believe me, no matter her status, no matter how good she look, real talk, it ain't worth the trouble. It ain't worth the stress. Even if you got the money to lose, that's not when let's talk about this real one quick before I dip out of here. You can talk about divorce. Losing the money in divorce, I mean, it is what it is. You can get money back. It ain't even just the money it's the peace of mind that you lose, even in a breakup, but in a divorce especially, it's the peace of mind that you lose that you could never get back. Think about that. It's the peace of mind that you lose that you never can get back. Trusting a woman, trusting people, loyalty, you know what I'm saying? You paranoid now. And a lot of dudes, they get divorced, they want to be alone. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the music containment playlist out. Check out the Real 101. Hit the link tree. Find me on Instagram, X. Check out the Patreon, free for 7 days. Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Peace.